Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool tarot reading. And yeah, I hope you guys are all well. And in this reading, we have Rhiannon. Here she is. And I think Stevie Nicks sang a song about Rhiannon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I think I know what song it was. A deep song, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, this one here is the sorceress, and here she is, and they got her looking like an angel, Sagittarius. You're like, well, it doesn't look like a sorceress to me. And but she is, and she's got this kind of magical veil, kind of stardust, veil coming kind of off of her head, and she's on her unicorn. She is, right? This is one reason why she looks more like a little fairy instead of an angel. I mean, instead of a sorceress, but she is. And sorceress really just means that you're coming from your source, your, divine source energy, right? Of course. And everybody has it. We just have to understand how to utilize it or how to be in that energy. Yeah, it's no good, right? If you have it's no good if you have, delicious banana bread in your lunchbox, but you think you have some type of store-bought, uh, terrible cupcake, right? You're like, no, I want the homemade. But it's no good if you don't really know that's in your toolbox, right? And that's what everybody is trying to do. They are trying to basically fill their toolbox or utilize it, acknowledge it. Yeah, definitely, which sounds kind of crazy, but that's the truth, right? So we have the sorceress and, we have the high priestess here. And so they're basically the same, aren't they? Yeah, the high priestess. So you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Maybe somebody's name here is Rhiannon or Dana. Possibly. Dana's, it's a kind of a metrosexual name, or I don't know, but for both people it is. And but this is definitely about somebody's intuition or it definitely is. Their psychic energy, their receptive yin energy, the divine feminine, excuse me, and the spirit of fire and the warrior of the heart. So the spirit of fire is definitely, this is passionate. The spirit of fire, this is, very divine masculine, the spirit of fire. And so the warrior of the heart, we see the polar bear here, and he's coming to protect something, right? The warrior of the heart. Probably his little, I don't know what he calls his little cub, right? And we have healing. Somebody's fighting for something here. It's very passionate, and they want to heal something, and they are trusting their intuition. And that's a lot. Yeah, it is. And, maybe hopefully they went through an awakening here, right? And it's interesting how the awakenings are, because you can go through one for a couple years, and I mean, it's good, but it's a little bit of a drag when it takes drag, right? Pun intended, that it takes that long to understand your divinity. Yeah, it's really a drag in a way. It's better late than never, right? Let's see what we have from this deck, Sagittarius. And if you would like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They're accurate. I'm a Silva grad. And we do a tarot spread at the end. They're really a lot of fun. They're personal, and yeah, they're on the phone. And we laugh, and just a lot of fun in that. Very eye-opening and empowering for you about somebody else or your own perspective. Yeah. And you can get a tarot spread. Mystic Sense offers a free 5-minute psychic reading. You can click on that link below, and you may have your chart interpreted. And that is the most empowering, knowing all about yourself and how you tick. Because people think they know, and they don't. No, they don't. A lot of people don't. Or they know very little. There is so much to know. And this is the path. This is helping you, definitely, your path to self-actualization, or fulfilling your true potential. That is what life's about. Meditation, and that does help you do it. It also helps you calm yourself. Yes, I'm going to do it when I get off this video. Yes, I am. And this is a 7. Interesting. Meditation can, sometimes you're supposed to calm your thoughts, but you are, right? But the thing, sometimes there's different ways to do them, but this meditation always brings you into reflection on some level. Even if you are not doing it during your meditation, it brings you closer to your own soul and knowing yourself better. So there's always reflection. And this is, in some way, direct or indirect, this is a 7, which is about reflection. It is self-reflection, definitely. And now we have the cycles and the cycles of life. That's what somebody's doing. They're reflecting on the cycles of life. Very interesting. The moons, those are all the moons. Yeah, the different moons, quarter moon, the crescent moon, new moon, etc. And so there's a lot going on with this. What do we have here? We have 7 cards here, and it's really a reading unto itself. Yes, it really is, but we're going to find out more here with this deck here. And today we're using the Angel Tarot deck. Yeah, we are. And so because we looked at that sorceress and we said that's not a sorceress. Okay, it is though. Just like the sorcerer, right? When we were kids, we looked at the sorcerer and we were a little scary sometimes, right? But he's just coming, utilizing his divine source energy. That's it. He's with source. That's all it is. And SOURCE, right? CE. Sorry, you guys. SOURCE. Let's get into this reading here. The bottom of the deck's the 5 of Cups. Sadness. Somebody's sad here. And they went through, they probably healed, maybe on their own. This could be you or your person, Sagittarius. Please know that with these general readings, right? Yeah, I'll never say that in a private reading. You'll be like, you're fired, right? But no, in this general reading could be you or your person. So this is healing, and somebody may want to heal a situation with you as well. That's a possibility here. But somebody here is healing, and they went through a tough cycle. And interesting with the cycles here, we have the number 10. It's a 37, which is the end, like a completion of a cycle. And that's what moon cycles are about. That's why interesting with Cancer, if you were to do, when you look at Cancer's astrology, or you look at the full moon, or a lunar cycle, and and then I analyze that or evaluate that and talk about that on my other channel. The energy changes every day because the houses change every 2 to 2.5 days. And so the energy changes, from one sign to another within 2 days. So we have, 2.5 days, we have new energy. That's why they say with Cancer, their moods change. And, it's not to put Cancer down at all. No, it's not. It is to show that the energy changes because it's interesting with Cancer, they are ruled by the moon. And so, and the cycles of the moon. Yeah. So let's see what we have here today, Sagittarius. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. So this deck, we're going to clarify this deck a little bit. Yeah, we are, because this deck's a little different. Definitely is, but I like to use it once in a while. Yeah, this is very cool. We have Heartache reversed. And I'm not sure these cards read in the reverse. I don't believe they do, but we're going to have a look. They're kind of, they're positive, right? We have the angel on the front, and he's a nice guy, right? And because these days they try to say angels are bad, right? Just kidding. And so we have he's genuine. We have the 7 of Pentacles here, and this is vision. And interesting, I was saying about the 7s, they are all about reflection and introspection. Sorry, you guys. And so somebody has a vision, and they have been reflecting on that vision. Yeah, and with the traditional tarot, we know that every 7 is a reflection. If your life path number is a 7, it's a little challenging because it can say that it can imply that you're in reflection a lot about your life, about changes, or about how you want to move forward, things like that. But the odd numbers in general are a little bit more challenging than if your life path is, an even number, right? And even when you pick numbers when you're a kid, you're like, well, I'm going to pick, usually even numbers. But we have this vision here, and the 8 of Cups. 8s are about power. Remember that. They're about movement and power, and movement through your own power. But we're in an 8 year, right? And so take advantage of your power this year. Get your chart and see how you can maneuver better. Yeah, because you see oppositions and squares, and you see things that are coming, and you're like, I want to try to kind of, blip that, right? Yeah, I'm aware of that. So I'm I'm paying attention instead of kind of blindly going through, right? And so the Eight of Cups is departure here. And yeah, and so somebody walks away from something. The departure sits in the challenge. So something ends here, and we saw it with the cycles, right? It was a 10. And this healing card, the deer and the oat, yeah, oats are healing, aren't they? Yeah. Put them on your face, you guys, yeah. And so, or some type of oat, oat cream or whatever. It's really good for you. You can cleanse your skin with oats, right? And so this is a 15, so it's a 6. So this is recognizing that healing must take place, or possibly recognizing that maybe somebody wants to heal the situation with you. Whoever wants to heal something, if this is so, is the warrior of the hearts. Here he is. And, maybe your person is earthly, Sagittarius, because the polar bear is really earthly. He's over there in the freezing cold, right? And and his legs are real big. Interesting, yeah. How they have that. They have that there for a purpose, so he can deal with the cold, yeah. And so Eight of Cups, it's in the challenge, and the Two of Swords is why it's all happening. And uncertainty, that's kind of an interesting card there, sitting in the root. It definitely is. And what this means is that somebody's certain about a vision they have, so they depart from something else that they didn't have any belief in anymore. That's what this is, departure and uncertainty. Yeah. The Two of Wands, in the past, it's progress. So, interesting with the Two of Wands, we see typically a man making a choice, holding a globe. It can be a crossroads because you're like, which way do I go? But it is a choice because every two is a choice. Yeah. Both candies are for me, Sagittarius. That's my choice, right? Just kidding. And so, yeah, the progress card is here. That's what this is, and this is in the past. So somebody had a vision that they wanted progress in their life, and they depart from something else they're not certain of. They're like, there's no certainty in that. There's like, I'm pretty sure, I don't believe in that, is really what that is, right? Let's see here. And uncertainty can talk about something that was a lie as well. Yeah, interesting, right? It is. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so somebody's certain about... let's see here. Let's keep going here. But this is a wish here, and somebody departs so they can have it because that's their vision. Yeah, let's look at that Two of Swords in this deck. Let's see what they have to say, which I feel like is going to be a little interesting here. Yeah, I do. And blocked emotions, choices, and time. Very interesting. Blocked emotions. That's why somebody departs something here, because they were blocking their own emotions like a lie. Remember I said that. People block their own emotions all the time, and I know what I'm doing, or I know myself really well. No. So, I mean, not to put anybody down, but, it's interesting how we come to, in our lives, and we come to understand how much we don't know about ourselves, how much we think we think we know. Yeah, you guys know the expression, right? We think we know that we don't know, something like that. Aaliyah sings that in her song about, it's that song she sings, a really love song, and she's telling her boyfriend, you don't really know yourself, basically. It's hard to deal with you because you don't know, you don't want to learn what you don't know, what you think you don't know. That's it, yeah. And so let's get a card on the Two of Wands, which is in the past. So we have two twos next to each other, and these twos are about choices. Yes, they are. And we already saw the Two of Wands, progress, choices. Six of Wands. This is, I'm choosing victory, or I recognize something here, and with that recognition, I'm choosing that. So somebody was blocking their emotions here, and now they choose to fight for some other love. Yeah, this Eight of Cups is I'm leaving something here. Maybe another love, possibly, but I'm definitely leaving. So I can have my vision, because now I understand I've been blocking my feelings for somebody. People do it all the time. And they think they're blocking their feelings towards somebody because they think that they're standing in their power, because they are the ones making that decision about themselves. So they feel like they're sitting in their power, but they're not. They're just being kind of stubborn and saying, well, I know better, blah, blah, blah. But they're really just blocking their emotions or their feelings for somebody, because it's a survival technique. It's a survival tactic. I love that person and they hurt me, so I'm gonna block my feelings toward them, and and go do another life, and realize they can't run from that. That's what this is. It's like you can't run from yourself, right? Exactly. And this is a recognition, a number 6, as is the healing card. Yeah, definitely. And now we have the 7 of Wands. This is challenges. So, interesting. These little wands look like sperms to me, right? They do, right? So, these are wands, so it's passionate, right? Why not, right? And so, little sperms with little sprouts. So, and so the 7 of Wands is challenges, and this is another reflection. We have this, about reflecting or meditation or major introspection. Yeah, that's why people do well when they go away somewhere, right? They go away by themselves, and they go be a hermit by themselves because they figure themselves out. And it is hard to figure yourself out with other people in your ear, even if they are trying to help you, and even if they are helping you, you still need time alone to reflect on your own. If you are, at times in our lives we all do. So the mindset here is the 7 of Wands, and this is challenges. It is, and interesting. We'll get a card on that. Let's get a card for Sagittarius, and this is how we're doing it today. King of Pentacles could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. The mindset here, maybe this is your person doing this. Could be somebody who's earthly. It could be somebody that somebody's values are challenging them, like they change their beliefs. Like they value something different, and that could be going on. Somebody could have blocked their emotions about their true values. Yeah, definitely, because we're right now, it's Venus and Taurus. This is about values. Taurus season is about money and resources, and many things: food, love, sensuality. But it's about values as well, and that's what the Pentacle really stands for, because it's something that he values, right? It definitely. And we have the 8 of Wands now. So there's a lot of movement in the reading, and the 8 of Wands is journeys. The 8 of Wands is journeys, and hold on one second, you guys. Hold on. All right, so let's have a look at that card, you guys, and get a card on journeys. Yeah, and we see all these wands, and now we have the star card. Oh, beautiful here. So 8 of Wands is typically movement. They're calling it journeys. That's fine. It is journey. Journey is movement is definitely, it can be a journey, right? And so we have the stars. Could be maybe you're moving forward with an Aquarius, Sagittarius. You might be. And this is inspiring movement, journey. This is somebody has a lot of hope to walk a path with you. They do. Okay, put your nice tennis shoes on, Sagittarius, all right? Right, yeah. And so, this is a lot of hope in this reading. There really is a lot of hope because somebody's going to fight for your love. Warrior of the heart. Or you're fighting for, definitely this is about fighting for love and ending cycles, closing them out. This is walking into the proper cycle. Because we have Rhiannon and we have the High Priestess, the Sorceress and the High Priestess, walking into the proper one with our divine, right, guided by our divine source energy. And the Heartache card is reversed, and this is the 3 of Swords. We'll look at that. Once again, I don't feel like there are any reversals in this reading, but let's have a look here. No. So, but there's still a message in the reversal part. So this talks about, we know the 3 of Swords is heartache, tears, affairs. Interesting. Like third-party affairs, right? They don't mean, your affairs down at the pet shop, right? I'm going down there to, get a contract for my fish, right? I'll just buy fish food for 5 years, right? Do fish live for 5 years? I don't think they do, especially goldfish, right? And so you can tell we don't have any fish over here, no, or a fish tank. And so rejection, interesting, 3 of Swords. And this sits in the concern. Somebody might have rejected you in the past. You may have rejected them. This is a card of sorrow. It sits in the concern. So this message, this reading is concerned with like moving away from heartache, coming out of pain, possibly, healing a relationship. This talks about relationship problems like breakups and affairs. Of course, you may be separated from a partner whom you trusted and expected to be with, causing you sadness and grief. Yeah, and somebody could have like maybe moved away from somebody in this reading in order, departures above it, in order to be with you, Sagittarius. Because there's a recognition, a realization, a powerful realization, which is really the most beautiful thing in the world. When you come to realize your own divine power, when you come to realize that you are the master of your destiny and you take full responsibility for your life. And you can go through it easier with meditation and basically kind of healing yourself. And this is, more of a discussion than we can do here, right? Or building upon your own personal power. But without awareness, it's impossible, right? A more general interpretation outside the love realm is divided loyalties at work and in close relationships. Yeah. So, this could be betrayal in another way, but we see the 9 of Cups here. For me, this is about love. Warrior of the heart. And it's for some, maybe somebody was betrayed by somebody else, just at work or in life, like friends. It's possible. Someone around you may not deserve your trust. The circumstances may be hard to bear, but now you can now see the truth of the situation. Okay, so these are possibilities, right? This is, but this heartache card reversed, maybe they didn't trust you, you didn't trust them, Sagittarius. It could be, because there could have been betrayal here. There definitely, 5 of Swords is over here, which is, this is loss, but it can also be betrayal sometimes. The guy typically has taken the 2 swords and conquered the others, conquered the men, right? 5s are always difficult too. And, so let's get a card on heartache reversed. Yeah, it sounds like I don't know, some old song, right? Kinda. Let's get a card on heartache reversed. And let's see here what we have for Sagittarius, please. And we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, this person's coming to talk to you, and the concern is that you're not going to trust them. Or the concern is to convince you to trust them. The Page of Cups always comes with, when he comes, he shows up with good intentions. He talks about love, or he talks about, he has an apology sometimes. Everything is about love or his intuition. It can be about creating. I want to create something beautiful with you. This journey, let's go together. And the angel of transformation is here. And, it's death, right? So, yeah, the black angel's here, kind of. And the 5 of Pentacles. And we see this woman here, right? And so angel of transformation with the 5 of Pentacles. We could say maybe she's an agent of Lilith, the black moon, something like that. But she is an angel of transformation, and she's sitting here, she's doing a ritual with these flowers, and the 5 of Pentacles is with it. This is transforming in the environment. This is rebuilding or regeneration. This is to create something nice. The death card is actually a 13, which is a 4. So this is to create stability or something solid. Let me transform this. 5 of Pentacles in the environment. Somebody could be being left out here, or this is transforming. Maybe they left you out. But this is definitely going from lack to love, to empowerment, to definitely probably togetherness. Somebody really might be being left out here. We have departure in the challenge. Like, it's hard to walk away from somebody, but I need this transformation in my life. I need progress. The Lost card, 5 of Swords with the Tower. Ouch. That's like really difficult here. And this is somebody went through loss in this reading. With a powerful realization. That's what the Tower is. This can be a breakup right here. Right here. Loss. 5 of Swords. 5s are about changes. They're about ending cycles. And the Tower with it, for sure. And so the Tower is the number 16. It's a 7. Interesting. When we say powerful realization, somebody really has to think about what went on here when the Tower falls. It can be a forced ending. And the Two of Cups, Sagittarius, sits in the outcome. This is partnership. So very interesting, and we're going to leave it there. It's really beautiful here how this sits in the potential outcome. So this can happen for you, right? The cards are possibilities. Astrology is, especially when we talk about transits, or, for the general, when we do general horoscopes. But, the Two of Cups is right here, partnership. And so this is what you're moving toward. We're going to end this reading, Sagittarius. It's really beautiful. And it's very deep and interesting. I feel like it is. And someone's going to come. They're going to come knocking at your door, and they're going to want to fight for your love. So thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell to be notified of any notifications. And once again, I'll link Venus and Taurus because it's for all month. Yeah, for most of the month here. I feel like it's till the 23rd. And I'll put that in the comments at the top. Yeah, so you can view that if you would like. Thanks, you guys.